Another tragedy prevented in Paropo's house as the new priestess warned Paropo make he no dey eat for house again for the next 7 days. My people, I don't know who is that want to end Paropo or wetin the person wan achieve sha o, but by the end of this video we are going to know. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time this information is getting to you. Is your girl again, Live Gist Plus. I have gist from the palace of Kabiyesi. This Ogbonge news is what you need to sit down and figure out with us. Who could be the suspects? Who tried to poison Paropo? Who tried to do this to Paropo, my people? They said Paropo came back to find that the food was served for him. And he looked around, true, he called Maropo, his wife was not there. But food was already served. And normally, anytime that he comes back and he wants to eat, Maropo will be there and they always eat together, according to what we are hearing. But that day, they said Maropo went to the village. Maropo went to the village, her own father's side for a meeting. I don't know the meeting they said they went to do for there. So he also informed Paropo that she will be going there. But Paropo never knew, according to what we heard, that she's going to go so earlier than it's supposed to be. So we heard that Maropo left the house and Olori Naomi also came around to look for Paropo, according to what we are hearing. Before Paropo came back, that Paropo was not around then. And Maropo already was preparing to go out. Okay, fine. Then when Paropo came back to the house, meeting that food, Paropo was so hungry but in his mind, it was like Maropo has to be around, because I don't know whether na based on trust issue, because ever since Maropo started siding this Oloris, maybe Paropo don dey fear am. Yes, but Paropo no go tell am say dey fear am now, but normal level, e supposed to dey fear am. You understand? So they said he looked for Maropo, he didn't see Maropo. Then he decided that he should wait, place a call. We heard Maropo didn't pick the call, according to what we're hearing. So when the hunger was much on him, they said he decided to eat that food. Then, lo and behold, that was when a messenger ran into Kabiyesi's Paropo's compound as he sat down to eat. The messenger came the messenger from the chief priestess, the new one that is replacing Calabash. They say he ran inside and began to shout that Paropo should not eat any food in that house for 7 days. That there is an enemy that has been planted in that house. That there's something that they have planned that they will be putting for him for 7 days in that house, and he'll be eating it. And it has to be a gradual process when it starts manifesting. So Paropo was shocked. Who could that be? They said an enemy is planted. Meaning is a stranger, is someone else, not anybody from the palace. So Paropo was like, what is really happening. They said he carried the food, threw some food to the outside. Then all the flies that tasted that food, they fell. They fell and by all the house fly. This is becoming so serious, he said. Then he now has to wait for Maropo to come back. Then they say Maropo didn't come back that day. He said he slept in her father's side. Then the following day, they said she came back. The Paropo just have to sort himself out by going to the best hotels to have his meal. So when the following day came, they said Maropo came back. And Paropo narrated what happened. Told him the mistake that Paropo did was to narrate the thing to him. That look at what happened. And because they said it was a stranger, that the woman said an enemy has planted, and there's an enemy is planted, like it's now sounding to him like there is an external body. An enemy is planted, without knowing that it could be someone also from inside that could be planted to do so. So they said Paropo told Maropo everything that happened. Then Maropo expressed shock and surprise. And immediately Maropo started saying, that she said it, that this coming that Olori Naomi came to that house is suspicious. Maropo was surprised. How? She said that day, after making food for Paropo, Paropo allowed that Naomi have the key, has an access to his house. I think he has once given Queen Naomi a full access to his house. Anytime she wants to come around, maybe to come and maybe have a relaxation or something. He just give, some people, you have somebody that you give the spare key to your house. It happens. So in case of maybe they lost the key, they have to contact you for the key. So I think Paropo gave Queen Naomi, according to what we heard, Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi one key to use. Now Maropo was like, that she said it, that Olori Naomi came there and it is a plan. She started accusing Olori Naomi immediately. Kabiyesi was shocked. Maropo was shocked, like, why will he immediately start accusing Queen Naomi? That Queen Naomi came around that day, and before you know it, she left, leaving Queen Naomi in the house. See, let me even tell you and analyze this. If this information is true, Maropo, I think, knows what happened, knows what is put in that food. Because on a normal day, she wouldn't let Queen Naomi stay back in that house. She would pursue Queen Naomi out before she go. Because it's obvious she doesn't love her. She doesn't like her. So she would have pursued her out before him even go out. But because there is an evil plan, she now allowed Queen Naomi. Suggesting that Queen Naomi was even surprised that this woman allowed me to stay, and she left. Because Queen Naomi came to look for Paropo. They said she came, the woman was going out already. She now said, okay, she will wait for Paropo, this and that. And maybe later she left. So they said Maropo started immediately to accuse Queen Naomi, that Queen Naomi knows what happened, this one and that one. But then, Maropo now decided, okay, if you are sure it's Queen Naomi, can we test this food together? Yes, that if actually it's Queen Naomi, and you are not the one that put it, then nothing will happen to you. Because the chief priestess said that the thing they put for him is not to buy him, but they want to manipulate him to do something. And they want to manipulate him real good. So Paropo now used us and told Maropo, okay, fine. Let's test this food. Can you test it? At least the one you served, they say Paropo, at least he preserved it. According to what we heard, the story goes. Maropo was like, why would Kabiyesi Paropo be telling her to eat food that is overnight? That is not possible. How can And this is the food that Paropo, because he was waiting for Maropo to come back, after giving it to the fly. They said either before they gave it to the fly or after. Paropo, all I know is that they say Paropo carried the food and preserved it in the fridge so that when Maropo come, because immediately he got that message, he said no need of eating it and no need of throwing it away. But Maropo will have to come and let them eat together. I told you, Paropo does not trust Maropo again. Whatever you are doing in this life, don't ever make trust leave your marriage, because that is the beginning of hellfire for you. So Paropo, we heard, does not trust Maropo again and insisted that Maropo should eat that food, that both of them should sit down and eat it. It's not only her. They say Maropo refused. Now, Paropo got so angry because he himself knows, say, Queen Naomi of all people cannot try anything. And the chief priestess told her, it is not Queen Naomi that did it. But as the chief priestess told her it is not Queen Naomi, chief priestess did not tell her it is not Maropo. Do you see the difference? So chief priestess only secured one person, which is Queen Naomi. But on the other hand, she didn't say anything about Maropo. We know this could be a collective task work. It's not only Maropo that will do this. If she's actually the one that did it, the Oloris must also be involved, because they said the chief priestess said they want to manipulate Kabiyesi through Kabiyesi so that Kabiyesi will give order to Kabiyesi. So they want to manipulate Paropo so that Paropo will give order to Kabiyesi to chase Queen Naomi out of the palace. And that is what they want to do. Why some people are saying that it's a lie, that maybe Maropo wants to end Paropo. But I'm not asking, why would Maropo want to end Paropo? As in what? That he doesn't want it. But the only thing is that they are still trying out different ways. Yes, they're trying out different ways that they will use to manipulate Paropo. In order for Paropo, they want to use Paropo against Queen Naomi. Yes, they want to use Paropo against Queen Naomi so that Paropo will give order for Kabiyesi to chase Queen Naomi out of that palace. But it didn't work for them because the new priestess has already seen it coming. And they said if that Paropo ate that food once, that is the beginning of problem. He will start having problem immediately with Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi. And from that problem, more things will unfold. Paropo will start accusing Queen Naomi of so many things. And before you know it, when Queen Naomi see that even Paropo is against her, Queen Naomi will find her way. I don't know how true this information is, but that is what I'm hearing. Please kindly subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget that all these are alleged and speculated information making waves on the social media and should not be regarded as facts. Thank you.